welcome back everyone. We're back, we're live, we're streaming once again here on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the big wide world. We are back, of course. We are going to start off our stream with some blitz today, so hope you guys are doing very well. Dang, not first. Yes, unfortunate. Thank you to Odin Thunderclock for the prime as well. Okay, so gonna start with some blitz. We're gonna cover the European Team Chess Championship a little bit later on as well, of course. So gonna have a fun day ahead of us. So let's go see. Are your teeth real natural? Thank you for that, you guys. Of course they are. You think I have dentures? Very funny. Seriously, bro, chills. Okay, it goes there. Now I'm gonna play knight c3. He'll probably drop back. I'll go queen c2, e5, just takes, probably rook d1, knight d5 incoming here. This should be pretty good for me if I'm not mistaken. Let's trade some pieces off here. Let me turn the music up a little bit. It goes rook c8. I do have bishop b5 here, which I think is pretty decent to hit the knight. And I think I should be better here. I don't know if I'm like much better. I can take the bishop and drop back. This looks correct. Knight d4 of course was a move as well, but he takes. Okay, so now I just go back and I have or I go to h6 maybe as well, but I think I'm just gonna go back. There are all kinds of mate threats here. He's got problems with the knight, he's got problems on the diagonals, the two b's. This looks really bad for my opponent. SA is doing good in the CWC. Who is SA? Sorry. So anyway, so off we go, you guys. We're gonna start with some blitz today. We will be moving to kick a little bit later on, just to be clear. We will be moving to kick, so just wanted to put that out there. He goes c6. So if I take with the pawn, there's queen g5 or something, although it's also queen c3. Wait a second, let me think about it. There's also queen c3 right away. Okay, let's go here. Let's threaten checkmate in one. Because if he goes to f6 and I take, there's no longer queen g5 because he will have cut the diagonal in half. So this looks very good for me. I don't know if this is actually winning, but this doesn't look right. Now I do have d6 here. Of course I can just take as well, although I think I misplayed the sequence here in this line. I'm still probably okay here, but I have misplayed this just a little bit. Not right, not very good. Okay, let's just go back, cover up the king. I probably am going to sack a queen here if he plays bishop b5. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, let's go for it. I'm gonna sack a queen. I have rook c1 here. I have bishop f1. I also have bishop d4. So let's go here. We now 5 logical. Okay, now I've got to be a little bit careful here, so I'm gonna play bishop f1 to cover up my king. No lollies with queen h3. A little bit dubious what I've done this game. I mean, I still think I'm gonna get winning chances probably because I am a better player and I do have some ideas in the file now. Like, got rook d1. There's rook d. Wait a second. Knight g4. Wait a second. Rook d8. Knight f2. I trade the rooks. If he takes on e3, I trade the rooks and go rook e1. I've got rook d4 as well. I should be winning here. Should be, well, maybe winning's too strong, but I have bishop b5 with the diags again. This looks very good for me. Might not be winning, but king f8 looks very dubious. Now I've got rook d4. Got bishop b4 as well. I've also got bishop c4 maybe. I've also got h3. Wait, bishop c4, queen f5, e4 is also an idea. Wait, let's go here maybe to hit the queen. And if I check and collect the rook, he goes there and then I block and I should be, there's knight h2 at the end of this maybe. Wait a second, I still should be winning here if I'm precise, but this is not trivial. Wait, rook f4, queen b1, bishop b4, king g7 takes, check, bishop f1, knight h2. Wow, and somehow I don't have a win. Okay, time to pick up the speed. Let's go e4. I have a feeling I missed a win somehow in here. Wait, but now there's check and block again. Shoot, I've misplayed this. I think. Wait, if I check. No, I've misplayed this. What am I doing? Let's just go back. Here, hit the knight. Got bishop d2 maybe. Go here. Oh, I had rook h4 too, which I missed, but I still should be winning. Yeah, I run the king out and I should be winning this game. Go here, hit the queen and collect the knight, win the game. Okay, good first win, not a good first game. I think I would say that, but still good enough. There we got the win. Let's keep going. We're going to be going to kick a little bit later on. You guys are starting here on Twitch. I'm trying to get my rating up to like 3310 possibly, if I can first. I made Daniel severely depressed in the bullet brawl. Okay, you guys, what I mean, it was competition. He's actually done very well in the bullet brawl, relatively speaking. So I don't know what you guys are trying to troll me with exactly, but it goes knight c4, which I don't really understand. e5. Okay, actually maybe he's got a point. Okay, wait, I guess I'll go h6 here. e5 is a good move. Is this a Canadian guy or am I wrong? I think this is some Canadian guy, but okay, let's just go here and the knight c6 maybe. Have to be careful how I play this actually. I don't really want to trade. I could trade this bishop maybe and go knight c6 or play queen c7. I think I'm gonna go this way, hit the pawn, and then go knight c6 and knight g6. Let's just go knight g6 maybe. I think I'll play queen b7 to keep the square alive for the horse. If he takes, I take and I get g5. I'm threatening knight f4 as well. This guy seems highly tactical, by the way. Very, very tactical player. Doesn't seem to possess a lot of positional skills, but his tactics appear to be like very, very good. So I've got to be careful against this guy in terms of what I play, because it's very clear that like when it comes to tactics, he's very sharp, but his positional play is lacking. Now I do have knight f4. I can also trade everything down. There's knight f4, knight d3. There's also knight c6 too. I'm just gonna go knight c6 here. He goes bishop e4. I think I'll go here, takes, and knight d5 probably. I think actually I should have probably played knight f4 and taken and just kept the wooden shield alive, but it is what it is. Let's take. Takes with the rook. Now I go knight d5. Probably I'll play f5 after bishop c5, I'm guessing. Gotta move the bishop. It goes rook g4. I think I just have f5 here maybe, just to hit the rook. And if he takes, I can take with the knight. I feel like he's misplayed this a little bit. Again, this guy is trying too hard to go for something super tactical. Oh, he's 15 years old from New York. I thought there was some Canadian guy called Liam something. Maybe I'm crazy though. Okay, let's take with the knight, I guess, because rook g6 I have knight rook h4. Okay, logical. I can play d5 and knight e4 maybe. Actually, I kind of like this, just knight e4 here to put a lot of pressure on the center of the board. And maybe knight e7, maybe queen f7. Yeah, now I have knight e7 and knight f5. And look at these knights, they're very, very jumpy suddenly. Knight e4 runs into e5 and knight f5, of course. He sacks material. Okay, logical. How do I play this? I guess I'll go here, maybe knight d5. Goes knight d4. That's is that a good move or a bad move? Actually, I've got knight f5 maybe and rook c2. So I'm going for the classic ice skater on the back rank. There's rook e8 too. I assume I should just take first with the mate threat. If g4, I have knight h4. Okay, it goes there. So let's go here. Let's pin the tail on the donkey. I should be winning here, I think, with a couple of good moves. He's a puzzle beast. Okay, yeah, I mean, he seems very good tactically. His positional skills seem questionable, but his tactics appear to be very, very high. So he's always on Daniel's stream. It's easy to guess his style. Okay, but yeah, if he's good at puzzles, that makes a lot of sense. Now I can sack, and this is probably winning. I can also just take b2, which is also probably winning. I can also go b3, but let's just take. If he takes, I'll take, and I mean, That should be winning. He goes rook e5. Okay, but now I just go b3, takes rook e6, and I win the game. Okay, 2 up, 2 down, 2 more to go. Why are these young guys so good at tactics? Because they do a lot of puzzles. That's why. I mean, it's not rocket science. I've said it before. Like, let's go here, cut off the wooden shield. No wooden shields. I just start pushing the P, and I should win the game in a second. They do a lot. They do a lot of tactical puzzles. I mean, even when I was a kid, I was a very good tactical player. Mastering tactical skills is much easier than positional skills. So let's go b2. Just keep pushing the P. Rook e1. Keep pushing the P. Resigns. Let's go again. Okay, let's play knight f3 again. What makes you say his positional play is weak based on the previous couple of games? Let's play c4. I mean, I can tell because like he got his positional skills were bad, and he was in desperado mode in the first game with the black pieces. So like that's what I'm basing it off, is I could tell like he was in desperado mode very, very quickly in the first game because his whole positional concept had failed miserably. Okay, d5 is actually is d5 actually a move here? I think it is, because I have e4. Again, this guy's a tactical wizard, so I probably should not have done this, because if there is a tactical solution, he'll probably figure it out. But I think I just go rook d1 and e4, and it should just be very, very good for me. Okay, he goes a6. Of course, I play a4 to cut off b5. Okay, bishop g4, logical. Now I can play e4 here. Again, he's a very tactical player, so I think I'm just gonna play h3, takes, and go queen e2. Probably rook d1. And now I do have e4 potentially. I'd love to keep the bishops on the board. Can I actually do it? I'm gonna try to get away with this. I'm sure it doesn't work, but I'm gonna try to get away with it. No, this is stupid. I should have just played rook d1. This would have been a positional game. I would have been very happy. Now it's going to turn into this tactical. I'm going to go bishop c2, sack a pawn, and just try to play for something else instead. Takes. Okay, I'm going to go. I have a5, but I think I'm going to start with e4 to attack the queen. I have e5. I have a5. I have rook d1. I've got knight c3. Okay, I have a5 somewhere. I also have knight c3. I also have bishop e3. Actually, wait a second. I feel like I should have something here. Let's go knight c3. Just keep developing. He goes there. I feel like maybe I can go f4 here. Maybe e5. Maybe a5 still. I'm down a pawn, but with the two bishops, if I can just open up the scopes, I actually might be even better here. Knight h5 is not a move that I really like. It feels dubious. Let's go queen f3 here. Because I still have this a5 lever followed by knight d5 to hit the knight. I also have g4. I also have e5. I feel like he's made a slight mistake, and I'm also assuming that this is positional too. This is positional play. So goes knight d7. Knight d5's move e5 also makes a lot of sense. Let's just play e5 maybe. I've got the two b's. Let's go here maybe. He's gonna go e6 probably. I don't know why I allowed this, but whatever. Okay, knight e4 of course. Knight g7, g4. I'm down a pawn here, but I do have a tremendous amount of play after like maybe I'll just play rook d1 here. I do have a tremendous amount of counterplay for the okay, I'm gonna kick the knight back. I have a5 and bishop a4 maybe. I think I'm gonna go a5 here. Fix the pawn, so now the pawns aren't solid. This is very much turning into a positional game, which is exactly what I want, by the way. So he goes f5. So this is actually not what I was hoping for, but so be it. No, maybe I've got knight d6 actually. What am I doing? Knight d6 takes and bishop a4, and I'm still better. Like I'm starting to squeeze him. Like it's what I said before. Like it's very, very positional here. Very positional sort of game. It goes knight b8. I do have bishop b6 here and knight bishop c7. I don't really like that. I don't want to trade the rooks either. Maybe I'll just go here to hit the pawn. Feels kind of wrong. I still have ideas. Bishop f2. I can play rook c3. I've got bishop a4. Rook c7. Okay, I'm gonna drop back. I'm gonna play rook c3. Now I have rook d6 back. I have bishop a4. I've also got rook b4. It's a very tough position for my opponent to play because this is all about positional skills here. I go here and I take the pawn, and already I think he's misplayed this. Goes g5, trying to be very bold and aggressive. First of all, I have bishop e3 just to hit the rook, and if rook e2, I have king f1. I can also trade, I can also take. Yeah, I think he's misplayed this quite a bit. Okay, I'll just take. Takes. I've got rook c8, rook c7. Takes. Do I have any in between moves? I think no, I think I just take. And now I'm gonna go here, take the pawn. The knights are not very good here. A lot of weaknesses on the king side too. There's like bishop h6. What does that do? Nothing. I don't understand that, but let's go here. I think I go here to hit the knight. I take. I mean, this looks so scary for black. It might be okay, but it looks very, very scary. Go here to hit the knight. Oh, I should have just taken the pawn on b7. He finds that move, which is very impressive. But the two knights should be eventually winning this game for me, or the two bishops, I should say. Let's go back. Oh, I have bishop g7, which was probably winning too. But now I've got rook 8 b8. Or wait, no, wait a second. Let's just go here. Okay, check, and now I win the knight. Now I win the game. There we go. Another win. Let's keep going. Let's go check and take. Okay, we got the win. Let's go again. 3 up, 3 down. It goes b3. Let's play solid, or not solid. Let's play aggressive with this e5 knight c6. Band on the run is such a sick group. Yes. Play knight a5. There's bishop e2. I think castles is. I think there's some c4 line. Oh, I blundered knight b5. Whoops. I was supposed to play a6. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit worse here out of the opening. It is what it is. Let's go. How do I want to play this? I guess let's play rook e8. This is pretty ugly. Okay, but I get e4, I get d5. Can always take and play d5 as well. I mean, position's not great for me, but it could be a lot worse than it is. Yeah, c4, I guess I just take. Takes with, he can take either way. I'm gonna go d5 pretty much regardless. Takes. Okay. I do have knight e7 maybe. I think I can play it, just hit the pawn. If bishop b5, I go bishop d7, and let's take with the queen. Ugly wins for you always. Not always, but in blitz you have to be very practical about it. It's more like you get the win. It's more important to win on the board, win no matter what, as opposed to winning solely on the board. Like, it's actually, like, not joking, it's a very big thing to keep in mind. Okay, I'll go queen d7. Like, because I mean, the thing is, you can get a winning position on the board and flag. I mean, does that count as a win or not? On the one hand, it does probably count as a win, but on the other hand, it's also like, it's also not, because you lost the game. So like, it kind of goes both ways. Like, there are times, if I really wanted to win solely on the board, I would probably let's go here to hit the queen and bishop b5. Very, very serious positional mistake for my opponent, because now I can get rid of the bishop, and now he's a bad bishop versus D's knights, which are very, very good. But it just depends what you want. Like, that's the thing, like, it depends what you want. Okay, so I take like, now I can go h5 h4. I mean, this is very, very pleasant. There's also g5 g4. Now I'm gonna give him a dose of his own medicine. I'm gonna go all in for the kill with g4 and just attack him hard on the king side. And it goes queen d1. I can play g4 here. I can also trade the rooks, actually. Why not? Let's trade some rooks here, and just now I'm gonna switch it back, and I'm gonna play a positional game. It was knight d2. I guess he wants knight c4, but you know, it's knight c4. Actually, that could be a slight problem if he gets a knight c4. Could play a5 here. I don't really like king g7, but I'm gonna play it anyway and just try to keep this very flat and stable. Now he goes a4, which does give me b5 somewhere. I can also just, I don't think that was a good move, because now the pawn is very, very weak on a4 and all these end games. I think a4 was a serious mistake for my opponent. Bishop a3. Okay, logical move. He's still, even if he gets 95, I don't see a trick, so I'll just play here to stabilize first. Because 95, I take queen a4. There's no entry, and it still should be losing. In fact, that's what he's looking at right now. He's looking at 95, trying to find a win. He goes a5, which I also don't really like. I have queen c8 maybe. Let's play queen c8, target the knight. If he takes, I just take on c4. Or wait, no, then he's got b7. Oops, slight mistake, but it's still probably okay. I take with a pawn. What is the world record blitz rating? I hold it, I think it's like 33 or something. I don't know, it's something up there, but at any rate, it is what it is. Okay, so he goes 96. I mean, I can obviously trade. The question is, do I want to trade? I mean, I kind of don't want to, but I also kind of should. How do I do this? Yeah, I guess I should trade. He takes with the bishop, which I'm actually shocked by. I think that's a huge mistake. Wait, can I trap the knight? Wait, no, I can't. Okay, queen c6 maybe to hit the knight. Oh, I gave him bishop a3. What an idiot. That was so stupid by me. I'm still probably winning, but okay, now I get the endgame that I wanted, which is this one. So let's go here. Let's go here. Here, mistake number one, because now I get f5, and mistake maybe is too strong a word to use, but okay, let's bring the king over, play an endgame. At some point I assume I'm going to be able to open up the king side here. Goes f3, which is actually maybe a very good move. Oh, could I have trading on g4? I think I could have. Whoops. Let's go here. Let's take. Okay, now I assume that I should be winning. I can put the pawn on b4 here, or I can go knight b6, knight c4 as well. Actually, what am I doing? I think what I do is I go g4 g3. I'm gonna fix the pawns here, and now I'm gonna walk the king back. Okay, I'm gonna go here, knight d3, and here, and now I win the game. I go here in h3, and he can't stop the pawns. There we go, get the big dub. That was a good way to win. That was a good one. Basically I bring the knight around the back there, and like once he takes, he can't stop. If he takes, I go g2 g1, and if he goes like here, I just take and push peas. So that's very good.